A while back, I was contacted by Luca Designs about an opportunity to review one of their fashion jackets, and I was left at a difficult impasse. I would love to review one of these jackets. They've got gaming, they've got anime, they've got TV. This is cool stuff, and you guys know I love leather jackets. There's one problem. I'm not a male model. I'm a deeply unattractive goblin man. Thankfully, the years of social isolation as a result of being said goblin man has led me to becoming just crazy enough to find a way to review a jacket regardless, by making it so weirdly in-depth that the video is useful in spite of looking at this face. So I went through lucajackets.com to pick out the coolest new jacket I could find on there, and I went with this Kaneda jacket from Akira, the ridiculously popular movie and manga. I know the movie well enough to judge authenticity, I'm a big leather jacket guy so I can judge the quality, and this is the kind of jacket that I could wear out in public without looking like a complete weirdo, unlike most anime jackets. So here we go, this is the men's Akira Kaneda leather motorcycle jacket by Luca Designs. This one is a size medium and it's made of vegan leather, although you can have yours made of sheepskin leather if you'd prefer. They also have tons of size options, as well as custom sizes, so you can have this in whatever size you'd like. Let's break this down into sections on how it feels, practicality, how authentic it is, and some overall thoughts. First, how it feels. This is a damn comfy jacket. I'm gonna compare this a lot to my jacket that I normally wear, a heavy black leather jacket made of cow leather. This is very much not a fashion jacket. It's meant to protect you from scrapes when you fall on pavement, so it's not the best comparison, but the Kaneda jacket is much more comfortable to wear. It's very lightweight, like a jacket you might wear in the autumn. The leather and fabric are both very flexible so that you don't feel stiff wearing it. In fact, I'm wearing it right now while writing the script because it's so comfortable that I can wear it around the house. The outside of the jacket is super smooth and soft to the touch, even with me going for vegan leather rather than the typically very soft sheepskin. This feels like how I would imagine the jacket in the movie would feel. It has the same smooth feeling that it looks like it has. Plus, would you look at how gorgeous the stitching is on it up close? Obviously, we never get to see the stitching in the anime, but it looks damn good in real life. You can really tell that it's handmade. You can see just from the way that it moves, just how much more flexible and comfortable the Kaneda jacket is in comparison to the cow leather jacket. It's like the comparison between running shoes and boots. You can do just about anything you want in running shoes. In boots, you can do a lot, but it feels like it's always weighing you down. The inside of the jacket is a lightly padded fabric that's also very smooth. It keeps heat in very well without boiling you alive, and it's even pretty comfortable on bare skin, so you can wear this with a tank top without getting itchy shoulders. In fact, I often wear this jacket while live streaming on Twitch TV, linked in the description, and that's while I have 3 spotlights on me and I still don't overheat unless it's a brutally hot day. There's no way I could do that in my cow leather jacket comfortably. Next is onto the more practical aspects of it, and I want to go over the pockets as the first thing. The pockets are very generous, with 2 large pockets on the inside and 2 on the outside. I can fit an entire outstretched hand in these pockets. It's about the size of the pockets on men's jeans. I can put an entire microphone with its cord and its stand in a single pocket of this jacket. Next is how well it stays zipped up, and this is probably the only thing I'm going to complain about the whole video. These clasps are a bit of a pain. Nothing really locks them in, they just snap into place by force of the 2 metal squares being held together by a frame. But because you're going to be walking around, the jacket will flex and move, making the frames less tight around the squares, releasing the clasps. Now, the jacket will still be zipped up under that if this happens, but it can be a pain. It takes a little practice, but just make sure that you've really securely clasped these things. If you put your thumb just a little under the squares and apply some pressure up from below, you can get it a lot more securely attached. Last for practicality is if you could wear this outside in weather that would normally make you reach for a jacket, and the answer is very much yes. Not only is this a really great windbreaker for chilly days, but it's surprisingly watertight. If you zip this all the way up, put on the clasp, and do up your little neck thing, you can be out in some pretty heavy rain and not have a drop on your shirt. I went to take out the garbage during a storm last month, and even though my jeans were totally soaked through, my shirt under the jacket was fine. This thing seals up pretty tight. For authenticity, I think this jacket is a perfect blend of looking enough like Kaneda's jacket that anyone who's watched Akira would instantly recognize it, without looking completely weird to somebody who hasn't seen it. Even if you don't know what it's from, it looks cool, and that requires some small compromises. The main thing that doesn't quite look like in the movie to me is that the sleeves are full length, but I prefer it that way for the sake of not looking completely strange. Plus, the movie couldn't get that straight anyway. Sometimes Kaneda's sleeves are folded like a shirt, and sometimes they're just bunched up without messing up the shoulders. That's impossible, by the way. You could probably make a leather jacket where the sleeves are permanently bunched up, but it would look stupid and feel uncomfortable, so this was probably a good call. The other small note is that the logo and the text on the back are done in a big circular patch. Personally, I think it looks good, but if you want to nitpick, I can't find any stills from the movie where it looks like a patch. I would imagine that putting the logo on as a patch would be cheaper, and thus this is to keep the jacket affordable. Last is the color. I think it looks awesome and accurate to the anime, but the anime itself is super inconsistent about the color of the jacket. It ranges from deep red to bright orange. I think that the vibrant red with burgundy shoulder stripes that Luca design went with is the look that the movie was probably going for. For final thoughts, I just want to talk a little bit about the purchasing and shipping experience real quick. The Luca Design website is pretty easy to browse through when looking for a jacket, and each product has quite a few pictures, so it's easy to tell exactly what it is and what it's going to look like from each angle. The website is only in English, but they ship all over the world. The jackets are handmade in Pakistan, but impressively, they have a 10 business day average time to ship. You'll probably need to pay some kind of clearance fee though, depending on how your country's law works on importing products. For me, the package arrived with the courier DHL with a 23 Canadian dollar clearance fee. So not too bad, and I've never had issues with DHL. Overall, the actual process of figuring out what you want, buying it, and getting it to you is about as simple as it could be. Overall, would I recommend the jacket? Absolutely. Not only do I find the thing really comfortable, but I get complimented on this thing nearly every time I live stream in it. I wouldn't even mind getting another jacket from them in the future. I was considering this one, but man, I can't compete with this guy. Shirt unbuttoned halfway, what looks to be 50 necklaces, a giant dangling earring, and he isn't balding? Yeah, I don't think I can rock the jacket quite like him. Anyway, I've never done a fashion review before, so let me know in the comments what you thought of this. Follow me on Twitter and all that self-promo stuff. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day. Like how jovial I probably look in this compared to like every other jacket review. People don't know how to review jackets. I know how to review jackets. I'm a cool, fashionable guy.
You are?
Yeah.
Really?
It's canon now. I'm cool and fashionable. Look at me doing my jacket review.
Is this for your beauty channel?
Yeah, this is my beauty channel. I'm probably gonna leave this in as like a stinger.